Hey, what up, decisive marketers? I think that communities are a great way for you to build a thriving business, and that's why there's so many people on Facebook groups today, Discord servers. So you see a lot of these communities popping up everywhere. And however, if you make use of, for example, Discord or Facebook, you can't seem to own the members' information, right? So you can't actually market to them directly, right? Only through the platform itself, and that's what today's tool is all about. It's your own community too, right? And it's kind of similar to maybe Facebook groups, Reddit, something along those lines. And today's tool is called Uuki.Live, right? It's a all-in-one community platform for you to, have events. You can do live streams. You can embed a lot of stuff in there as well, and also you can have your own, bio link page as well with this tool itself called Wookie.Live. So before I dive in, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing or e-commerce content. So let's jump in. So this is my community right here. So one thing that you can see with Uuki.Live is that you can have your own cover photo right here, and you have a left sidebar right here where you can have different different groups, right? They will call it groups or spaces, right? So these are groups and these are spaces, right? So you can expand or close them as well, right? And every single post you can have a cover photo like this as well. So these are some of the ones that I have them designed and used in my communities, right? So you can have a like button like this, and you can share the post through Facebook directly, okay? Or you can have a direct link. So this is you are copying the link right here, okay, and you can paste it in, okay, and you can create different kind of posts right here, such as posts or polls, right? Polls, and you can choose where you want to post it in, which space do you want to post it in. You can add a cover, okay, and the poll options right now is a little limited because you can't you can add options in here, right? You can add a lot of them in here, but however, if you look at my one of these polls right here, you can only vote on one option at one time, and there's no option for members to add options for voting, because it's not it's a little bit unlike Facebook, right? So that feature is not there yet, okay. And then you can have comments like this. You can now comment on polls, so that's a additional new feature. You can tag people as well, right? You can tag people as well. So so this is their bio link page, so you can actually tag people. You can in the comments you can have emojis like this. You can have gifs, right? You can search for gifs. You can add them in, and you can post anonymously as well. So if you don't want to be seen somewhere, you can have it anonymous as well, right? And of course you can edit your comments. Every post has let me just click on this, okay. So every post you can actually it's sort of like a rich block kind of editor, because you can move these blocks up and down. You can have headings, you can have bullet points, or lists. You can have images. You can put a link, right? You can add hyperlinks. You can embed using HTML codes as well. Okay, and you can shift them up and down, of course, right here in the post. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that you can actually embed right here. I'm just going to show you some of them. So for example, you can embed a Twitch stream in here, right? You can embed Twitter cards like this. So this is it's actually a line in the middle right here. You can embed videos, right? So you can have a video from YouTube in here, and it's very simple to do, right? So for example, I were to all you need to do is copy and paste the link in, and it will be done. So for example, this one right here, all I need to do is paste the link. It will then be embedded in there, right? Very simple, very fast. You can also have Instagram posts added, embedded. Pinterest as well. Okay, Pinterest as well, right? Twitch. So a lot of stuff can be embedded. You can embed let's say your vlog player or Flutin player as well, so you can live stream in here, or of course you can just embed your Twitch and live stream in here as well. Okay, you can also have they also have a leaderboard right here. Okay, you can have a leaderboard right here. Okay, so there are different tiers, right? Different levels and different tiers that you can have, and you can see the top contributors in the community itself. There is a progress bar. I'm currently the novice rank, right? And then I can progress to the trained rank, right? And then you can see all the members in here, right? There's a leaderboard, and right, and then you can also have links in here, right? Links, and then you can view all the members in here, right? So you can add them as some of them as moderators or admins, right? And then you can invite people right here. Okay, so far what I've seen is they highlight some really I mean the UI is a little weird when you click on certain buttons. For example, if I click on the invite button, this one is being highlighted. I have no idea why. Okay, but this part is being highlighted. Okay, and back to the home page. If I click on the create post, this one gets highlighted. So I'm not really sure why they highlight this. Next is you actually have an expanded scrollable notification right here. So this is actually very nice. So if I were to click on this notification right here, it is being directed to the post right here. Okay, right, it's being directed to the post right here. Okay, so and that's pretty much so far what you can do with Uuki.Live. Okay, so the next thing is you can jump into the moderator dashboard. So the moderator dashboard allows you to manage invite, so you can invite people into any private space that you want. So you can actually have okay, so let me just jump into the community settings first, and then we can jump back in. So you can have spaces. So these are groups, and then these are spaces, right? You can add emojis in them. Okay, and you can have unlimited number of spaces, unlimited number of groups, at least for the plan that I'm on, right? And then you can convert some of them to private spaces as well. Okay, so let's so these manage, so you can change the order of the spaces, right? So you can move them up and down. Okay, and let me just save this. Okay, and then you can modify the community, so you can turn let me just make some of the spaces private, right? So the space can be made private, Okay, so then not everyone can join, and then whether you want to require post approval. So if someone were to make a post, you as the admin or the moderator would then have to approve it before it will be published, and then you want to make the space invite only, allow member post. So only you can post or members can post, and then you can set the layout. So the layout, there is a list layout and a grid layout. Okay, so list layout will be a forum style post. So maybe let me just uh, set this up, right? So for example, I think the copywriting one, let's use this one. Okay, and let's use the list layout right here. Okay, so let's jump back in. Okay, and I will click on copywriting right here. Okay, so now it's a list layout, right? Something like this. Okay, so I got two posts, and then the comments. So this is like sort of like a forum layout. And then let's check out the grid layout. Okay, so let's jump back in again. Okay, and then you have a grid layout like this. Okay, so and then the default layout will be something kind of like Facebook or Reddit. So you can set that up on your own. Okay, let me just edit this and switch it to default layout. And of course, every space you can set the meta tag title and the description as well. Okay, so next is modify community, right? So you can change the community name. You can set a subdomain for if you're using the Uuki.Live domain. Of course, you can also set your own CNAME, and then you can set the meta tag title and the description for your community, right? That means the community homepage itself. You can use a different language. So there's English. I think this is maybe Hindi or something like that. I'm not too sure. And then you've got Spanish in there. You can there's 3 different languages, right? And then you can change the highlighted text color. You know, this is let me just. Okay, so you can change the color of the text in there. So it's black right now, right? So you can set that up. So if you have a light color button, right, then you can use the black text. And then if you want to use a light color, a dark color button, then you can use the white text color, right? So you can change the hover color as well. So you can have it in a different color. Okay, and you can set your brand logo, which is this one right here. You can set up the favicon, which is this one right here. You can set up the cover image, so there's a recommended size as well. And then you can change the links position, right? So you can set the links. So what the links are is this one right here, right? This cut right here. So you can have them on top. Let's try on top and see how it looks like. Okay, so it's actually being pushed up right here. Okay, right, you can have that, or you can have bottom left. Right, so for me, I use right, because the right side has a lot of spaces, right? So this is on the left right now, so I can change it to the right. So it's over here, right? So I think it looks better. Okay, and then you can have whether you want to allow anonymous posting or commenting, member invite. So that means, do you want to allow members to invite other members, whether you want to auto approve guests, community chat, right? So this is the community chat right here, so everyone can chat in the community. And whether you want to turn the community private, so it will not be seen publicly, uh, and people got to join, and you got to approve them, right? And then member list display, whether you enable Google Translate, right? So in case someone make a post in a different language, you can have it translated, and then community logo display, right? Whether you want to show this logo right here, and of course you can delete your community, which I'm not going to do that. And then you can add your links in here. So this is what I have added, and then you can change the rank. So these you can have add multiple number of ranks, but these are the ones that's in here. And there is API as well, right? So you can set that up to automatically create posts from somewhere else, right? So you can use something like Pebble Connect to do this, and then you can add webhooks, right? So webhooks will be whenever someone joins your community, you can trigger a webhook out to a different app, or when someone leaves your community as well. So those are the two. And then you got your Google and Facebook single sign on, so people can join, people can sign up or log in easily using Google or Facebook single sign on. And you can also embed the entire community using this iframe code right here, or embed an entire space as well right here. Okay, so next is let's jump into the moderator dashboard again. So in the moderator dashboard, you can manage the invites. You can invite people into a specific space, maybe a private space, right? You can invite them as well. Any reported posts will show up here. Any reported comments will be in here. Any unapproved posts, any banned words. So certain posts that are you decline, they will show up here, right? And then banned words, so automatically when certain words are added, they will the comments will be moderated. Okay, and then any moderation log will show up right here. Okay, so that's next is your community analytics. Right, so you can see what are your top performing posts, your top performing topics, your top engaging members, popular days to post, okay, popular times, and stuff like that in here, right? And in your profile, so this is my profile right here. I can actually see, I can actually put my own bio description right here, right? And then I can see all my comments on all my posts, right? Can be filtered easily. And I can also have a bio link page, I think. Let me just look at it again. Okay, so the bio link page is currently deactivated, but I think they are going to be working on this later on, because Uuki is still a very new platform. They will probably be improving this section very soon, so you can subscribe and stuff like that. So this part is still work in progress for them, right? So let me just open this up in incognito mode to show you how the sign up experience looks like. So if you click on sign up, it shows a pop-up form right now. Right, shows up a pop-up form right now. In the past, they do have a sign up page, but that was not a very good experience, so that it was being removed. And then you got a login form right here as well. Okay, so next, let's jump into the dashboard. Okay, so we got to go to Uuki.Live and log in from there, right? To kind of show you how it looks like. Okay, so you can have multiple, what do you call it? Multiple communities. You can join multiple communities, and you can create multiple communities. So you can set your username, your team. Let's try the dark mode. Okay, so this is the dark mode. Okay, so this is profile manage. Let's check it out. Right, so this is a bio link page that I have. It's currently not it's not design oriented at the moment, but they are going to improve on that later. And then you can create events, right? So you can create events in here. So let's try this. Okay, so you can create an event, and then of course you can then share the event. Okay, and then you can add your host, you can invite people. Let's see, so you can set up the events as well. So you got your cover image, and let's take a look. So you can have questions as well. So let's check out the event page, right? Because I have actually never used the event feature before. So yeah, this is the event page, I guess. I think it looks pretty nice, to be honest. Okay, and then we've got insights, so I can check out like how many profile views I've got, weekly views, monthly views, and so on. Right, so pretty much I guess this is Wookie. I think that they have come a long way when they first started. I think about 2 months, a month or so back, right? And there's been like almost daily updates, I would say, on Uuki.Live itself. The I would say that they have come a long way in terms of the community experience, right? So your community chat and all that, which is still what they are working on right now. But later on, they would be working on your BioLink feature, and also the what do you call that? The the events feature. So you will then be able to run paid events within Uuki.Live, and um, you might also be able to live stream into Wookie. They would have possibly native mobile apps that's coming as well. They currently have a push sorry, not push, but what do you call that, what do you call it, push web app. Is that it, PWA, right? Push web app, so you can use that as well, right? So it's sort of mobile optimized, right? But once in a while, because they're still updating the tool, there may be certain bugs here and there once in a while. But overall, I would say that for a tool to be developed so quickly, it's pretty amazing, right? And I am going to be using this definitely for my communities that I want to be creating, and I'm glad that Wookie has created this entire tool, right? Because I think it's pretty amazing, and I'm really excited about what's more to come with Wookie. So I guess that's all I have to share about Wookie.Live. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about Wookie.Live in the comments below. If you know anyone who can benefit from a community platform that can create events as well, and overall great experience, I would say. Be sure to share Uuki.Live with them, right? This video with them, and I'll see you in my next video.